Some might consider San Diego's North County to be an area of scenic coastlines, quaint main streets, and suburban homes, but police say underneath that pleasant exterior lies a severe gang problem. As part of our ongoing series, San Diego Gang Stories, KPBS reporter Anna Tintaklis tells us how gangs are affecting lives in all corners of the North County. Her story begins in Oceanside.
Killers on the west side, you go to war, dog, you better ride or die. This goes out to life in the MOB, MS-13, Bloods and the Crips and G's. Homies on the north side, bodies on.
This is my neighborhood.
Maria Russell has lived in her East Oceanside home for 8 years. Her neighborhood is nicknamed Pozole, after a Mexican soup.
There was a woman in the neighborhood that would carry her little red wagon, and she would sell pozole, and she'd go, pozole, pozole, so it has a sweet connotation to it.
But pozole has another meaning. Varrio Pozole is the name of the street gang in Russell's neighborhood. It's one of 13 gangs in Oceanside. They tag their initials on mailboxes, fences, and walls.
I see some of the kids, some of the older men that have probably records, hanging on street corners and looking a little suspicious, like waiting. What do you call it? They have a certain call, like a whistle, to warn each other, I guess, if the police is coming or something like this. So you can tell there's something going on.
The North County Gang Task Force says there are close to 30 documented gangs in North County. About half of those gangs are in Oceanside. Escondido has the second highest number in North County with 4 gangs. San Marcos and Solana Beach each have 2 gangs. Police say these gangs were formed years ago to protect certain ethnic groups. Others are transplants from Los Angeles. Police and gang members say these groups are present in almost every city.
There's gangs by the beach, throughout the whole entire coast, it's getting bad, San Marcos, Escondido, everywhere.
Jose is a documented gang member in Oceanside. He asked us not to use his real name because he fears retaliation. Jose was born into a gang family. He was known as a maniac, the crazy one.
You gotta know when you're going out there, when you're gonna do your stuff, you got a chance of dying, and you gotta accept that. You gotta accept it and know that you're doing it for your cause, for what you believe. I call it the community, our streets. We don't want people coming over and chasing down the Mexican and beating him up because he's Mexican. We like to let people know that this is our neighborhood. You're not gonna chase a Mexican down. And that's how a lot of these people are, but they take it they're taking it too far,
Jose says gangs are now about protecting their money, not their turf. North County gangs are criminal enterprises, helping to smuggle weapons, push prostitutes, and deal drugs all over the country. Jose says older gang members are recruiting kids at younger ages to do their dirty work.
There's a saying, get them while they're young, because that's when you can still brainwash them. Make them think that it's all right. Get them used to going to juvenile hall, get them used to the system, that way when they go to prison, they're used to it. So there's a saying, get them when they're young, 13, 12.
One way police are trying to stop recruiting and violence is through the use of gang injunctions. They ban gangs from congregating in their neighborhoods. But now gang members are dispersing to other areas in the North County, resulting in turf wars and hybrid gangs. Some are committing crimes along the coast in Solana Beach, Carlsbad, and Encinitas, all of which have their own gangs to contend with.
Again, I think people don't recognize that there is an issue here, because there's that idea that, well, we live by the coast and we're really mellow and but we do have it.
Angie Grosclose is in charge of a student leadership program called Having a Voice. She says not all young kids who join gangs come from broken homes or poor neighborhoods. Grosclose says there are also white supremacist gangs in suburban communities. She believes it all comes down to having a loving home for kids, safe places to hang out, and parents who are truly engaged.
And a lot of our parents are exhausted to do that. Oh gosh, I gotta hang out with all these kids that have all this energy. Now just go hang in the street. And you know what? Kids will do that. And then before you know it, they're violating curfew. There may be, you know, drug involvement. There may be, you know, substance abuses going on.
But Gross-Close says some families still don't believe there is a gang threat along the coast. For its part, the North County Gang Task Force is trying to take a regional approach to gang activity, which looks beyond the boundaries of a city.